Hi friends, already in first video 4 points we have discussed. First point is E inside the conductor is 0. Second point, electric field is always normal to the surface of the conductor. Third point, interior of the conductor, charged conductor consists no excess charge. And fourth point, potential V inside and on the surface of the conductor is a constant. Now we are extending this thing to the next one, that is, it is 2.95. It is electric field due to conductor. E is equal to sigma epsilon 0 n cap. Electric field due to any charged conductor, it is a charged conductor, is given by E is equal to sigma epsilon 0 n cap. E is electric field, sigma is surface charge density, meaning is total Q divided by area. Surface charge density is charge divided by area. Epsilon 0 permittivity of free space and is unit vector normal to the surface. So it's a given by this one. To derive this relation, just we consider one surface. This is any random shape conductor or charged conductor, and we want to find out electric field due to this charged conductor. Consider pillbox, a short cylinder, as a Gaussian surface. Just we are taking this pillbox or short cylinder as a Gaussian surface. Part of one end of this Gaussian surface is outside the conductor, other end of this Gaussian surface is inside the conductor. Now, this is inside this one, inside the conductor E is equal to 0. Outside the conductor E is a finite and normal to the Gaussian surface. So it is E is normal to the Gaussian surface. Again, this one, sigma is a positive. Sigma is positive if Q is positive. Sigma is negative if charge is negative. So it means that this is normal, E is normal. Let us see now. We can derive this expression by considering Gaussian surface. This area of E is electric field and delta S is a small area. Delta S is a small area. This area is delta S. The flux is only because of outside part of cylinder, because inward part of cylinder is inside the conductor where E is equal to 0. If E is equal to 0, then flux is always equal to E dot delta S, which is also equal to 0. This is inside. So inside part of this pillbox do not contribute to the flux. Only outside part of the pillbox contribute to the flux, and therefore F phi is equal to E dot delta S. Now, E dot delta S meaning is that E delta S cos theta. It is theta is 0 if E is a parallel to n cap, normal if it is parallel. It means that E is here and n cap is here. This situation is for sigma greater than 0 or positive charge. This is for positive charge. Theta is equal to 180 if A is anti-parallel to n cap. Sigma is negative or negative charge. So in this case, this theta is either 0 or 180. Flux becomes plus or minus E delta S. Plus E, sigma greater than 0, minus E, sigma less than 0. According to Gaussian theorem, phi is equal to Q divided by epsilon. From this point, Q is nothing but sigma into A. Q is nothing but surface charge density into area. That becomes sigma delta S divided by epsilon 0. We equate both of them. E delta S plus or minus sigma divided by epsilon 0 delta S. It's getting cancelled. E is equal to plus or minus or magnitude wise it becomes E is equal to magnitude of. E is outward. E is outward if sigma is positive. E is inward if sigma is negative. Once again, I say that E is equal to magnitude of sigma divided by epsilon 0 or E vector E is equal to sigma divided by epsilon 0 n cap. This is the expression for electric field due to any shaped charge conductor. You can easily see from this expression. Electric field at any point does not depend upon the distance of that point from the conductor. It is independent of the distance of point from that conductor. Thank you.